Who really was Peter the Great, the Tsar of Russia? Born in June 1672, Peter Alekseyevich was the 14th child of Tsar Alexei Mikhailovich. Russia, during his infancy, was deeply traditional and isolated from Western Europe. From a young age, Peter's life was marked by political intrigue. The death of his elder half-brother, Tsar Fyodor III, left the Russian throne in contention between Peter's family and the family of his half-sister, Sophia. During his teenage years, Peter witnessed Sophia ruling as regent. But young Peter wasn't one to remain in the shadows. In 1689, he orchestrated a coup against Sophia, pushing her into a convent and beginning his rule as a co-czar with his feeble half-brother Ivan. In an unprecedented move, Peter embarked on a grand embassy to Western Europe in 1697. Disguised as a commoner, he worked in shipyards, interacted with scholars, and sought allies against the Ottoman Empire. He returned with a burning desire to modernize Russia, inspired by European advancements in science, arts, and military tactics. Peter's reign saw multiple wars, the most significant being the Great Northern War against Sweden, which lasted for over 2 decades. This war's eventual success gave Russia access to the Baltic Sea, prompting Peter to build a new capital, St. Petersburg, dubbed the Window to the West. Determined to drag Russia into the modern age, Peter introduced a series of reforms. He updated the Russian alphabet, overhauled the government structure, modernized the Russian army based on European models, and encouraged Western dress and grooming standards. Peter's personal life was tumultuous. His first marriage to Eudoxia Lopukina was unhappy and ended in a forced confinement to a convent. His second wife, Catherine, became his trusted companion and was later crowned empress. However, his relationship with his son, Aleksey, was fraught. Suspecting Aleksey of conspiring against him, Peter had him tried and tortured, leading to Aleksey's death. After the Great Northern War, Peter was officially proclaimed Emperor of all Russia, or Peter the Great. His health, however, began to decline, and in 1725, after a brief illness, he passed away. Peter's legacy is a dual-edged sword. On one hand, he's credited with thrusting Russia into the modern era, establishing a powerful navy, and making Russia a dominant European power. On the other, his reign was marked by autocracy, frequent violent outbursts, and often brutal reforms. Yet, his indomitable spirit and vision undeniably reshaped Russia, with his influence still evident in the nation's cultural and political landscapes.